Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Sunry, what do you have to say for yourself?
What are you doing here? Dolores sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my ring more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
It's completely flawed, circumstantial. I'm Sunry. There's more to me than meets the eye. I'm like a transformer.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Eliza there that night, but it's not what you think.
Really?
I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Eliza into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Eliza was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over. Anything else I can... Guess you could...
Blah, 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 hotel.
Very well. Once you've gotten...
Back to the hotel. I forget what part of the city that was in.
Jolie's such a wise ass.
What you want, motherfucker? It's not here, I don't think. Yeah. We gotta go that way. All of the traveling.
Hey, I'm
Walking,
working
walking,
here.
walking,
Go talk
walking.
to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
Hey, I'm a Jedi here. I could cut your head off with a goddamn lightsaber.
We should do that sometime.
Hell, I could just force flip some of these guys right over the barrier into the water and nobody could prove a damn thing.
Except for the witnesses.
What
Or
if
are you saying there would not be any?
they have cameras too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
See, he agrees with me. That's because he is me, but...
He's me too. Kind of.
You were the one to... The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. What do you want to know? There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Bluepore. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Mead. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
So I assume we should talk to those
Well,
guys.
Yeah. I love how we have the option to try and persuade him to testify against them in court.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think a Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
You're suspicious, man.
Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything...
She was a Dark Jedi. Thanks for your 100 credits. Well, apparently that room is a...
Yes?
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 Kun sällskap från Amulira tong Lupor. Lupor tong hit wanaji sällskap agi inko tune Lupor mulira shuna muli. Lupor yon tung kiwi ita. Ola un jitne mulira Lupor. Kon muli slimo pui wanga kun biskin. Lupor inpanik chalora kun. Lupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Lupor nibo jimata witun nage tong abang sun sham u lupor nin lupor tong hit wamaji sarkat at intot.
Especially not in Sith Lady's room.
Lupor picha ge borang turang lupor wangki yumapat malyo wo wish. Kun muli ras limo poi wanga kun makachisak tong abang sun sham lupor ninong kili. Lupor chiwa aita kan kicha na selka. Lupor nibo, lupor sha. Lupor pampa ki mulira kunkin. Lupor chachopa si chawawi. Ang itzalkat mama jiko na. Lupor ag inkotune. Lupor no mulira, shuna mulira. Tong pa no kun, no nek.
Okay, so the Sith planted the metal, which is pretty damn obvious anyways.
Yeah, I would say.
So we've got that she was a Dark Jedi, and we've got that the Sith did plant the metal. But we also have that Sunry left after the shot went off.
You, Jedi, I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial, I thought. This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Yeah, that's...
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Alassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? It would have to be. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
That guy was weird. We're going to the Republic Embassy.
Yeah, I would assume that anything the Sith would ask us to do would not be good.
So we're gonna go to the Republic Embassy first and search around it here.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? This is our main computer room here. We have been able to decode the strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon.
Okay, so I can do that. There's the prisoner. And that's the door to restricted access.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Cellcats weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell. Do you want to No problem. You're back.
Sure, let's try
What
interrogation.
training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, you may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey you, wake up.
What do you want? You're not. You...
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't. Ha! Worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me. Please, please don't hurt me. Or... What?
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you did. Damn! Giving up so soon? You're back. Let's get...
What? What?
The gutless Sith.
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? No. But here, please. Please don't hurt us.
Of course, they would.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways... Or... Tila.
Damn.
Damn it.
Or... You know, but they... Please. Or...
Got the... Damn.
Or... No. Yes. All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get it. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
I want to try the computer anyways.
Yeah.
Fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device. A beautiful young woman enters, followed by a much older man. She walks farther into the room. He softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Sunry did kill her. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Alasa. So he did murder her. 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16? You're the math guy. Well,
No, I'm not. Hold on.
ups by 3, ups by 4, ups by 5, ups by 6. (21, 18), down by 3, down by 2, down by 1, neutral, up by 1, up by 2. 1, 2, 4, doubling. Having 132, 81, 64, 25. Yes. Okay. So that last one was it was multiplication, but it was doubling back on itself. Terminal sequence pair 0, 1, 0, blank, 8, 3, blank, 32, 5, blank, 128. What the hell? Guess 7? Darn. I know that this one is 22. That one's 18. That one's 64. That one is 2. Is it 9?
That one was 9, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one's 9. So let's try 6. 22, 18, 64, 2. Let's try 9 again with 5. I don't think that... It might not be 9. I know the first 4. I'm going to try 9 again with 8. Okay, so it's definitely not 9. Maybe then we should try... This is weird. 132. How does it get to 32? Then it gets to 81. Then it gets to 6, goes down to 64, which is 8 times 8. Then that's 5 times 5. That's 9 times 9. What does 32 come out to be? Like 4 times 8?
Yeah.
It's weird. 3, 5. 6. 3 and 7. Well, it's totally not 3, probably. 3 and 8. I will keep going until I defeat this code. Well, it's not 6 and 5. Yay. It's not 6 and 6. He was right. The first two are pretty straightforward. Yay! It was 6 and 7.
Wow.
Hey, I cracked it.
Hey, great! You slice the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Well, that was kind of really easy. I did a thing.
Yay, we can math.
Yay, somehow we can math. Where's the way to the Sith Embassy? Well, we found out that Sunry's the murderer. And we've got multiple ways to break into the Sith base now. Shady Rodian? Ooh, he's got Pazak cards. Give me all of your plus minuses. All of the plus minus. Cool, now I have a lot of plus minuses.
And that's useful because...
I don't know. Eventually we're gonna have to play Pazak.
Really?
I don't know.
An alien card game.
Card games in cities.
Cool, I guess.
Next time on Knights of the Old Republic, we do more things. Bye.